It is the award-winning In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show today, coming to you from our Dual City Studios in Texas, USA. Just ahead, guess what it sold for?
I don't know. What did it sell for?
We're going to find out.
Okay.
How about recalls? You want to guess a manufacturer that's in there again this week?
I just did your recalls for you.
Yeah, well, guess what? There are more. Jeff's going to have the cruise in and events calendars.
Oh, yeah.
You going to have that?
Oh, yeah. Got it right.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Got stuff going on.
And I'll bring you a couple of the stories we have left of those stories making news headlines this week. Howdy, along with Mike Out of This World Mars, we always need more Jeff Zekin, master studio and transmitter engineer David Ainsley, who has nothing to do with the restream that we are currently using. And God,
but he wants to be.
Yeah, no,
I think he does.
They need him is what they need. I'm Don Armstrong. Glad you could join us. I'm not bitter. All right, so let's do the recall, shall we? You don't mind, do you, Mars?
No, sir.
Good. Because
we got recall restream.
Yeah, we should. Every week it's something with those people.
Nah.
Yeah. Okay. Approximately 422,613 vehicles. Why do they say approximately if they're going to use that
The exact number, yeah. Give or take 400,000.
Including 21 to 23 Ford Expedition, 21 to 23 Lincoln Navigator, 22 and 23 Ford F-250, 350, 450, 550, 600 Super Duty trucks.
Bingo.
The wiper arms may break, resulting in failure and reduced visibility, increasing the risk of a crash.
What's Martha have to say about that?
Wait a minute. So they use the same wiper setup on all those trucks. Why don't they just say, if you got a Ford truck, your wiper motor is going to die?
Pretty much.
Only when it rains.
No, it's not the wiper motor.
Okay.
It's not the wiper motor.
It's the arm.
The wiper arms may break. The arms. The
Aren't they
things that
metal?
actually hold the blade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine are metal. Aren't they metal?
Yes, they are.
Paper mache.
But guess what?
Excuse me.
They're going to break.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Okay, we've got
Only
more.
when it rains.
A separate recall affects specific 21 to 26 F-150, 22 to 26 F-250, F-600, 22 to 26 Maverick, 24 to 26 Ranger, 22 to 27 Lincoln Navigator Expedition vehicles for a potential loss of trailer brake and turn signal lights. Just bring them all back.
Yeah.
We made a mistake. I'm sorry. We built these things. We didn't mean it.
Gosh.
GM's not out of the picture. Chevy Malibu, 23 to 25, 270,000 vehicles recalled due to a rear view camera display issue, which may result in a blank screen or a frozen image. We know about that. Violating safety regulations.
Yeah.
Or,
Is
if
that
that's
safety?
not enough,
That's not safety, though, is it? The camera?
it doesn't make any difference. It's being recalled.
It is now.
Or, here's some more. Diesel trucks and SUVs, 20 to 2022, 462,000 Silverado and GMC Sierra, 1,500, 2,500, 3,500 pickup trucks, along with some SUVs, due to rear wheel locking risk.
Oh, boy. That's dangerous.
Yeah, here you go, 70 miles an hour down the road.
You're rolling coal, baby.
Everything is looking just fine, right? And all of a sudden, the back end locks up, and the car is doing this, and into the ditch it goes, and side swipes. What? Are you kidding?
Can you imagine if you had a trailer on the tail end of it and that happened?
Yeah.
Martha's driving?
And let's not leave out the Chevy Corvette, shall we?
Not.
33,000 vets, including the E-Rays and the ZR1s, recalled due to a software error that fails to warn drivers if the rear turn signal is broken. Okay. Oh, but we're not done. Front passenger airbag may not deploy properly after you've run into the wall at 70 miles an hour. Lexus LX, 22 to 24.
I hate to ask how they know that.
Well, apparently somebody got their eye poked out or something.
Or crashed
Something.
and it didn't go off.
Instrument panel failure, VW Jetta and Taos, 25-year model. Park outside, high voltage battery modules may short circuit and burn your house down for the Nissan Leaf of 2026.
Oh, wow.
No wonder they're not selling any of those. Oh. Improperly sealed side curtain airbag. So it goes, and it doesn't do it.
Yep.
Like when you take a balloon, it goes.
It doesn't even get that full. It just goes. Chrysler Pacifica and Voyager, 2022 to 26. Incorrect weld may cause a seat bracket failure for the Lucid Gravity, 25 and 26. Loose wheel bolts. I guess you got to find that out before you actually get recalled on it. For the Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon.
Oh, man.
580 EV for 2025.
Find time to leave me, loose wheel.
No, so here's another one. Airbag may not deploy as intended on every Mercedes that was ever built. 2026 model.
Including the 2029s.
That, yeah, or they have a vision of building.
Yeah.
There's all of that. All right. Well, that was fun. Let's do something that's actually really fun to do. Are the boys, is Heitzman here? Is George Skelton with us?
Well,
I'm
they
sure
were
they are.
earlier.
Yeah, well, we probably lost them in that all that mayhem of Restream
They're
not doing.
rebooting.
Do what?
The boys are rebooting.
They're rebooting. That's right, because for frozen objects. All right, so let's just do it by ourselves, shall we?
Yeah, they'll be here.
They'll be here.
All right.
See, there's Heitzman right now.
There you
Oh,
go.
thank God. Okay, so here we go. Our first car up for bid. These actually sold on Hemming Sold Car on the internet. 1968 Chevrolet Corvair. I'm familiar with the Corvair.
You are.
Yeah.
I've had a couple of them. And
What
I
year
never
was
have
yours?
another one. Well, I had two. I had a 65 originally. It was the first year model of the two models that were built. And it was great. It had 4 one-barrel carburetors, which were impossible to tune, and a 4-speed manual transmission. And that car would haul donkey.
Okay, this one I'm going to go 13. No, I'm going to go 12. Cutting back this year. Going to go 12. Jeff says 34.
Really?
Wow.
Oh, God, Jeff. It's a
Oh,
Corvair,
George,
for God's sake.
13,999.
Okay, well, very good. Well, it sold for $9,300.
Okay.
A bargain at any price. Would I buy another one?
Sure.
No. Here's one. Very affordable. The
Is it 70?
1967 Ford Mustang. It looks like it's got wheel covers on it.
Yeah.
White wall tires. Is it a convertible?
Yeah,
Looks like
it's
a
convertible. It is.
Top.
67 Ford Mustang. What would that sell for?
I don't like the way they got those rear pipes out back there.
Got a V8.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to go 15.
15.
For a convertible?
Yeah. Doesn't look like it's
All
going
right.
to
Well,
change.
look, I know. Look at the seats all messed up
Yeah,
and stuff.
and the motors
So
look
it's a
dirty.
little raggedy.
So Heitzman's right in there with you at 16,000.
16,000.
That top looks new because it's got that line in the back glass.
That's right. Because it's been sitting on the shelf for 70 years.
And George says 15,999.
It's
So
sold for $18,900.
We're all
y'all are in the same ballpark.
Yeah, absolutely. Now this is Jeff's car, the next one up.
Oh, man.
This
Priceless.
is a 1946 Cadillac Series 62. This thing is sweet.
I need a bigger
Golly.
garage.
Huh?
Look at that. I
Oh,
need
yeah,
a-
definitely
need-
need that.
yeah.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
Now this, to me, I could see Doris Day riding in this. Or Marilyn Monroe.
No, Doris Day.
I can see
46
Doris Day. Yeah, Marilyn Monroe needs a sportier car.
I'm going to say, well, it's got a top down, so maybe it would be her.
This thing is it's supreme, okay?
42.
Really? 42? Jeff says 42. What do the
Well,
boys say?
Heitzman says 41.
There you go, Jeffrey.
And George
George
says
says-
23.
23.
99999.
Well, except for George, you all are pretty close. $45,150.
There you go. We're getting better at this,
That
Jeff.
thing is sweet.
Yeah.
Can you imagine
That's a
what
nice
that thing
car.
I know. Can you imagine what it rides like?
Butter.
Ooh, butter, yeah. All right, moving on.
Uh-oh.
Is the 1972 Dodge Challenger. Now, before you get all out of sight and uptight and all that, I think that this is not anything that you would perhaps think it's a big high horsepower car, because it's not. It's a 72 Dodge Challenger. How much? Could be a clone.
Ah.
yeah, because it
19.
doesn't say if it's RTs or whatever,
No, no,
whatever.
That's why I'm saying
I'm going to go 19.
19.
And that's probably high.
The boys say.
They're
Well,
calculating.
They're
It's like
yeah,
calculating. They're looking.
They're calculating. I was
Trying-
looking
trying
to
not
see.
cheat.
checking the bank account.
So, George says,
999.
and Jeff says 21. I was trying to see if it was an automatic or what.
All right, so you
Can't
want to
really
know what
tell.
it sold for?
Yeah.
23, 625.
Yeah.
So Heitzman was close.
Yeah,
Yes, he
we're all
was.
We're all in the park.
Y'all, everybody's in the ballpark on that one. And you know what? I could see giving 23 for something like that.
Yeah. It's a
I
driver.
don't know whether it's a rust bucket or not,
Yeah.
but whatever.
It'd be a driver.
Here's yours, Mars.
Yeehaw!
A 1993 Ford Ranger with a camper top on it.
That
Got
actually
it.
doesn't
Got
look
it.
too
Extended
bad.
cab. Got it.
Yeah.
Got the little cab thing on it.
I like the steering wheel grip, the roller bar there, the ball.
No, it's a necker knob.
Okay, is what you young kids are calling that.
That's not what we called it, but that's okay.
What's that hanging from the mirror?
Some sort of a spiritual
Looks like a
thing.
voodoo
No, it
It's
looks
a-
like a rabbit foot thing.
Good
Oh,
luck
boy.
charms.
93 Ford Ranger. How much with the camper top?
Jeff says 17. You know, gosh, I'm gonna go 14.
George
Probably
says
closer.
79.
Yeah,
George is not impressed with 7,999.
George would never. You wouldn't even catch George anything close to this. He would run the other way, and I don't blame him. It sold for $15,000.
Yeah,
Whew.
I was in the market.
Yeah, somebody's proud of it.
Yeah,
All right, next up. I don't know whose car this would be.
yours.
This is no, it's not mine. A '62 Chrysler 300 non-letter series.
Oh man,
This thing is about
Rare.
as ugly as you can get.
and rare.
It's only one step above the Edsel.
But you know what?
Yeah.
I would actually drive that.
I know you would, and you know what? That'd be perfect for you.
I would get out of
Can
the
you-
highway and drive slow in the fast lane.
Yeah,
I
so
would.
waiting
Just
for
in
somebody to plow into the back of it.
Just to make you nice.
Can you imagine cleaning the bugs off the front of it?
No, I can't. Yeah, especially during love bug season.
Yeah,
Jeff
yeah. I
says
got a few
9.
on the truck, and it's like, ugh.
I'm gonna go 10. Just
10.
It's either gonna be 10 or 11.
Okay.
Everybody says 9.
Everybody else says 9.
Yeah, not
George
9.
says 9999.
Okay. It sold for $16,275. Friends, you have got to be really sick and tired of today's stuff to buy something
Maybe
like
they
that.
collect them. Maybe they
It
got
does
more
have
in
the
their
push button
stable.
shifter though in the dash.
You know what? It doesn't make any difference. It's too damned ugly to push anything.
Not if you tub it out.
Tub it out, put an LS in it.
Now,
Yeah.
here's one. Now, this kind of surprised me, but now, I want you to consider the year model. This is a 1999. Now, we used to call this a Volkswagen bus. At some point, they changed the name to it to a Volkswagen Kombi, Kombi. Okay? It looks like a Volkswagen bus to me, but it's not. 99 Kombi. It's got a sliding door on the side of it. It's just wrong.
I'm gonna go a little high on this and go 21, but I think that's way too high.
Then why do you go with it?
I'm just got that number. I got a feeling. Jeff's probably closer there.
Jeff Heitzman says
Yeah,
13,000.
I'm gonna go 16 to 21 in that range.
A range?
And-
You can't
I
do
got-
ranges.
On this one, I can't.
Yeah,
I'm allowed.
So, well, everybody's in the range. This one sold for $14,490.
I was gonna say that.
Liar.
He was narrowing his range down for that.
Oh, God.
They call me Ranger.
All right. And finally, we leave today's
Oh boy,
sold car roundup with this one.
clunker.
It's a Fuley. It's a Fuley split window 1963 Chevrolet Corvette. Now, if this is numbers matching, and of course it is a Fuley, so that in itself is
It's
rare.
Rare, yeah.
Okay.
Which means it's got the 4-speed.
Yes. So it's got the 4-speed manual transmission. And I'm going to tell you right now,
Factory wheel covers.
it's expensive. Those look like knockoffs. to me.
$57,000.
57. Yeah. I say that based on what I see, this is a numbers matching, all original. It's probably
Jeffrey, 11. What?
well, they smoke different things down there in the lake.
He's been up there in NASA and he's a little low on oxygen.
There you go.
The 63 split window coupe.
Oh, my
Fueling.
gosh.
Numbers matching would be my guess. How much?
57.
57. And what do the boys say?
Well,
Jeff said 11.
yeah, George is high at 35,999.
And George is 35. Well, he's only missed it by $200,000 because it sold for $235,000.
I would never have dreamed that. I mean, I figured it's high, but not anything like that. Oof.
Well, listen, when you've got something like that, that doesn't surprise me. And all it takes is one person.
Buyer. Yep.
Yeah, one person that wants it.
Yep. Somebody that wants it. So that's this week's.
That could be a museum or anything else, you know.
I don't think it'd be a daily driver, though.
No, God, no.
Parades, maybe, stuff like that.
That would be an enclosed trailer if you took it anywhere. I'd be afraid to drive it anywhere.
Yeah, because, I mean, even in a trailer, somebody run a red light and decide, boof, you could be in big trouble with that.
You got to have it insured. And you'd have it insured at what the value of it is. But the sad part about that is, okay, so you get your money back. But they don't make those cars anymore.
No.
That's the sad part about it.
You wouldn't get the
And it will,
parts, you'd get,
it'll never be the same.
It would never be the same. And listen, that's the saddest part to me. Let's take the price away for a moment. And what you've got there is a factory original 1963 split window coupe with a 4-speed manual transmission and fuel injection.
How many do you think they made?
They didn't make that many, first of all, because of the fuel injection.
Right.
The neighbor's brothers, and I don't know whether it's Kenny. I don't know whether it's Kenny or his brother. One of them, people sent them that fuel injection system because that's mechanical fuel injection. It's not like today's fuel injection.
Oh, yeah.
So it was all mechanical, and you had to take this thing apart. And you had to know what you were doing because there are lots of parts inside of it. And they screwed up all the time. That's why they didn't offer it for a very long period of time. But it was GM's original fuel injection. It's a beautiful car, and I'm a huge split-window coupe fan. But, man, it's a lot of money. All right, let's take a break, shall we? The In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show reminds you that we have this show live on the air, 10 to noon every Saturday, if you can get us. And also, you can join us on Facebook, YouTube, and InWheelTime.com, but don't forget about the podcasts. So, I want to bring that up. All right, let's take the break now. We'll be back right after this. The Tex-Mex dining experience is defined by Lupi Tortilla, your destination for Texas's best beef fajitas and frozen margaritas. Since 1983, Lupi Tortilla has served authentic and time-tested recipes made with the freshest ingredients. Atmosphere is part of the award-winning experience at Lupi Tortilla, all developed in a little house near Highway 6 and I-10 in West Houston. Visit any of the Lupi Tortillas and you'll see the same attention to detail in each and every location. Start your Lupi experience with queso flammeado and guacamole, along with a classic frozen margarita. Dine on famous Lupi beef and chicken fajitas, or pepper shrimp brochette, or a fish or vegetarian entree, and finish with a scrumptious flan for dessert. Find Lupi Tortilla in Houston, College Station, Beaumont, Austin, San Antonio, and Dallas-Fort Worth. There's a Texas location near you. The recipes are authentic and time-tested. The ingredients always fresh. Lupi Tortilla, he's pretty good. Apple or Android, In-Wheel Time podcast can be found everywhere, on the stream and through downloads. Whether you're on the road or at home and jonesing for a different kind of car talk show, give In-Wheel Time a try. Honest new car reviews, fun, informative interviews with real car people, weekly automotive news, features like Jeff's Car Culture and Mike's Driving Destinations, all on In-Wheel Time. Check us out on SiriusXM Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or while you're shopping on Amazon, through Amazon Music. InWheelTime.com has a list, and we know you love lists.
I like lists.
Do you? I actually have one that I'm kind of working on.
I got a list, and you're on it.
Yeah. Yeah. We know what that is. It starts with an S, I believe, doesn't it?
Got to make a list of the list so I can keep up with the list.
And have a meeting about it.
Mars, do you ever have a list that you hang on to and you don't do anything with until the last minute?
No, I work on them all
show?
the time. I may not finish the list by the time it needs to be finished, but
Kathy makes lists too.
Because, when we tuned into you this morning at 9, an hour before the show started, Jeff says, he's on the phone with somebody.
Yeah,
I said, he's probably David. Oh, no, it's not David.
It was
So
David.
Was it David?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So there you go.
But he
David, our
wasn't on the
chief engineer.
list.
You know what? I wish that we just turn all of this stuff over to David and just let him direct it from wherever he is. Not that he has time to do it, but
He doesn't know enough to do that.
are you kidding? He'd
He's
probably
listening
design
to,
it.
He's going to whoop me.
Yeah. Yeah. No, he knows. All right. Well, let's move on, shall we?
Okay.
Time now for the Cruise In and Events calendar, Jeffrey.
Oh, yeah. Hey, to start out with, what's this weekend in Houston? Meekum auction is this weekend in
Is it
Houston.
really?
Yeah, Meekum.
Yeah.
So we got the
yeah.
Meekum auction, and they've got the damn art car parade.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
they should have taken the art car parade right on out
Over
there
to
to Meekum.
Meekum.
Yeah.
And in fact, Michael with the Pontiac.
Wooding.
Yeah, Michael Wooding.
Michael Wooding.
Michael Wooding's rolling his Pontiac through the auction, I think today or tomorrow, maybe, whenever it is. Anyways, here we go. You've got next weekend, you've got the 74 Lube and Inspection 3rd Annual Car Show. That's at Poteet Canyon Park, which is in Poteet, Texas, which is a little bit,
That's Poteet.
I think it's south of San Antonio.
Yes, at South Poteet Strawberry Festival.
Yep, it's going to be at 8880 North State Highway 16. Go check it out. It goes from 11 to 3.
Only Mars would know that they got a strawberry festival in Poteet.
Well, he has a lot of strawberries. That's what he's been
Do you
giving
have?
it like that.
Oh my God!
Been there,
well,
done
I don't
that.
even want to know about that.
I
That's
know.
gross and disgusting.
Okay, the next one for next weekend is the 33rd Annual Open Car Show, free to the public, small fee for the registers of the cars, and that's in Bernie. It's at the Bernie Main Plaza in Bernie, Texas. Vendors, food trucks, silent auction, pet blessing, and nearly 500 beautiful cars to see.
Bernie.
So, Bernie, Texas.
How long would it take us to get from here to Bernie?
About 2 hours, I think. Maybe a little over 2 hours. You got to stop. And
Yeah,
pay
more
buckies
like-
and all that.
Yeah, you got to go through San Antonio. You're looking at 3.
Yeah,
Probably
3
3.
hours. Yeah, probably closer to 3. And then also next weekend, you got the Mustang Week Texas Official Car Show. It's at Moody Gardens Resort in Galveston. It's at One Hope Boulevard. And a lot of stuff going on there.
That's One Hope
That's what I said.
Boulevard. I know, but it sounded like One But One Hope Boulevard.
One Hope Boulevard in
Hope.
Galveston, Texas. Get out there, there'll be drifting and all kinds of stuff going on, DJ, all that good stuff. And then
Drifting? Does it say that in there, really?
Yeah, there's gonna be burnout competition, a $15,000 grand purse, and a Mustang glow off competition. I don't know what that is. Accompanied by the
I guess that's
activities.
when you got a bad battery and it just lights on fire.
It
and
could be. I don't know.
close.
Followed by the
That's
evening
for the
program.
Mustang EVs.
There you go.
They haven't recalled yet.
Well, no, as at the end of the show, your car will be recalled. That's what it said.
Oh, I see.
Part of the
made that up.
package.
I made that up. And the next Sunday night, a week from tomorrow, is the Tri 5 Chevy Show celebrating 50th anniversary of the DACC, which is the Dallas Area Classic Chevys organization. No entry. It's a non-judge show. Features Chevy Tri 5s, Corvettes, favorite pick awards, all that good stuff. Live music, so on and so on. It's going to be a big event. And then you've got next Sunday, a week from tomorrow, the car meets at 403 Eats. This is in Tomball, Texas. It goes from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Now, a lot of these, I'll give you the afternoons because the mornings, you're at church and brunch and all that. So a lot of them, I'll tell you, they're going to be from like noon to 7, noon to 5. This one's 3 to 7. So Speed Bump Classics will host the car meets at 403 Eats in downtown.
Speed Bumps Classics. That's a great name.
Yep, downtown Tomball. So get on out there, enjoy it. Soft drinks. There's got some alcoholic beverages, live music, family-friendly environment. Attendees are asked to respect the rules. So there you go. If you got rules,
Rules?
you better respect them. Or I'll send Mike to your house and he'll sing to
Rules?
We'll respect them, but we ain't going to live by them. I can promise you that.
you. Mike will get you in trouble if you don't respect them.
Not me.
Mike gets us in trouble all the time, whether you like it or not. You didn't plan for it, but he does. Just saying.
Thank you, Mike.
Just doing what I can do.
I know.
It's not my job.
Scout Motors. They just, remember the International Scout?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, International Harvester, they're not around
No,
anymore.
They made tractors, all kinds of good stuff.
Yeah, well, and they also made an SUV called the Scout. Well, they made an SUV too called the Traveler.
Didn't they make milking machines for farms? Something comes to mind that they made like milking machines for farms. One of the first ones.
Well, International Harvester did.
Right. Okay.
Because it was a farm. It
That's
started
what
off
it
as a
is.
farm implement
Right.
company.
There you go. There you go.
Right.
They made tractors and everything. Anyway, well, they've decided that they're going to sell the name, so they sold the name, and Volkswagen has resurrected the name, and now they're going to build a couple of vehicles, so they say. The launch of Scout Motors Terra and Traveler are coming into focus, and the dates are further out than originally anticipated, according to a new forecast. Production of the Traveler SUV is expected to begin in September of 28, while the Terra pickup output is slated to launch March 2030, according to Auto Forecast Solutions. Sam Fiorani, Vice President of Global Vehicle Forecasting at Auto Forecast Solutions, believes Scout will begin output of an extended range electric powertrain first and follow with the full battery electric version. Latest forecasts are part of a weekly update the company provides clients. Bottom line is that they're trying to build this thing, but they want to sell it themselves, kind of like Tesla.
Like Tesla.
Yeah, direct sale.
Yeah.
And boy, I'll tell you what, they're getting pushed back like you wouldn't believe. So
They have to go through the Securities and Exchange
I
Commission,
don't
they?
know.
Something like that.
I don't know what they're going to do.
And it's Terra, right? Terra.
Terra's one of them.
Terra Bull.
And you said they were going to. The extended battery vehicle was coming first?
Dude, it's all electric. It's all jacked up. It's a big mess. Why even bother? No. Okay.
Maybe that's why they're pushing the dates out. They don't want to say no yet.
Yeah, no commitment.
I wouldn't put my money on that. Okay, finally. Goodbye, Carroll Shelby Way. Hello, Raptor Way and Navigator Way. Ford is scrubbing the name of legendary designer Carroll Shelby from two streets near its new headquarters as the automaker modernizes its mid-century engineering campus. The changes will happen in May when Ford plans to start converting its former product development center into labs, meeting space, Ford racing offices, and an employee fitness center. Construction scheduled to finish in 2029. Got to take a quick break. We'll be back right after this. Stay with us.
You own a car you love. Well, why not let Gulf Coast Auto Shield protect it? Houstonian John Gray invites you to his state-of-the-art facility to introduce you to his specialist team of auto enthusiasts. We promise you'll be impressed. Whether you're looking to massage your original paint to a like-new appearance, apply a ceramic coating, install a paint protection film, nano-ceramic window tint, or new windshield protection called ExoShield, Gulf Coast Auto Shield is where Houston's car people go. Curbed your wheels? Instead of buying new, why not have them repaired? How about a professionally installed radar detector? Gulf Coast Auto Shield does that too. Get a peek inside the shop and look at the services offered by getting online and heading to gcautoshield.com. Better yet, stop by their facility at 11275 South Sam Houston Tollway, just south of the Southwest Freeway, and get a personal tour. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your place to go for all things exterior. Call them today, 832-930-5655 or gcautoshield.com.
Gift giving should be meaningful, and we have an idea. A hand-painted custom illustration of your car from one of the nation's leading artists. You've seen his work at car shows and on display at the Hemi Hideout. Now you can have an illustration or car poster customized for you, a friend, or loved one. Bill Seitz is a real car guy that speaks the language and will be happy to guide you through the process. No matter what the day, birthday, anniversary, or any day, an Autographics custom illustration adds an extra touch of class to any home. Call Bill today, 832-922-0963. That's 832-922-0963.
For this week's In Wheel Time Car Talk Show, be sure and check us out online at InWheelTime.com. The In Wheel Time video coordinator is We Need More Jeff Zekin. For booking agent and video editor Mike Out of This World Mars and chief engineer David Ainsley, I'm Don Armstrong. Thanks to our weekly show contributors, Jeff Heitzman and George Skelton. We hope you join us again next week for our Dual City Studios, 10 to noon Central Time. Have yourself a great weekend. God bless. Take care. So long for now.
That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.